I would highly recommend Harborview and Dr. Jackson. In fact, I have several times to friends and clients and whatnot. I would happily walk them in if I could. Hi, I'm Jim. I'm a psychotherapist, a licensed clinical social worker, master's level, and own a private practice. I was an athlete pretty much my whole life. I played baseball in college and some professional baseball, and never had an injury throughout that except for my arm. And around 50 years old, I developed a lot of pain in my Achilles, and it got worse. And through my 50s, I was sedentary because of the injury and probably gained 60 pounds. It was always painful to walk, but it started becoming painful just to sit. I had previously consulted with two orthopedic surgeons who told me that it was Achilles tendinopathy and they could not help. They did prescribe physical therapy, which didn't help virtually at all, and told me that if it had been severed, they could fix it, but there was so much damage and calcium deposits, nothing they could do, and eventually I would be unable to walk. Dr. Jackson diagnosed the same thing. He said it was Achilles tendinopathy, but he had an answer. My experience with Harborview was terrific from the start. The procedure went well. It went exactly like they told me it was going to go. 3 weeks post-procedure, I really felt the difference. The swelling had gone down and I was walking without pain. It was almost like, do I believe this is happening? Because it had hurt for so long. Pre-procedure, I would run in the pain scale of 0 to 10. I was around at least a 7 all the time. If I tried to walk after sitting for a while, it would hit 9, probably 10. Now it's maybe the worst of 1. Percentage-wise, it's at least a 90 to 95%, and some days it feels like 100% improvement. I mean, I can take the dog for a walk for 3-4 miles at least without pain, and I would say it's as close to 100% as you could get. Chronic pain causes depression and causes anxiety, and your world shrinks. And mine had shrunk, first of all physically, but I'm sure, well, I know emotionally it had shrunk too, to where my hope for the future of playing with the grandchildren, going on vacation with my wife, had shrunk to, oh, that's not going to happen. So that loss of identity and loss of self, very traumatic. And I see that in my practice, what chronic pain can do. So again, this feels like I've been blessed. It's unbelievable. My family's amazed. My friends are loving it because I can start playing golf again. I'm starting to lose the weight. My grandkids love it because I can be very active with them now. And my wife loves it because we can be active on vacations. It's just like I used to be. So life's pretty much back to normal. I'm thrilled.